Hi, this is Cher with peaceandlovereadings.com. That's all one word if you're looking for me on the internet. That's where it's in my description, and that's where you can go to book a reading if you need to. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share. Also, I'm not a professional, and I am simply a woman who passes messages on. I don't know what I was going to say. I got lost in train of thought. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I start a little earlier than the reading. All right, so clearing the air here real quick, which is lovely. Someone is supposed to start clearing trash out of their life. All sorts of trash out of their life. I'm not sure who I'm reading that for, but it's definitely something coming through. All right, guys, let me get started here. I have some new cards, but yeah, I think I'm going to start with these. These are brand new, guys, and they're very pretty. So let's see. I just got them. And this is by Lisa Estbrook. Thank you, Lisa. Beautiful cards. And they have flowers all over them. And the design on the back is actually pretty gorgeous, too. So, looking forward to using them and see how their energy is at this time. Give me a second to pray, guys. And just 1 minute. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's clear the energy and let's see. I'm not good with really big cards. My fingers are, well, my hands are difficult, I think. Okay, but we're getting there. Okay. Any messages from Spirit? Oh, okay. Anything else? All right, this is kind of interesting. Let's see. Okay. The card that stands out to me the most is the Ignatia card. I'm going to read it because I feel like this is kind of like your starting point for whoever I'm speaking with. And this is your consciousness. Ignatia stimulates and awakens your consciousness, helping break up and release outdated personal stories, emotions, and attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization, and awakening awareness of your true self when you have forgotten or lost connection. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You do need to, if you're not connected, start with your heart chakra and ground yourself. Everything flows better when you're connected. Okay, so this is a really good card. It's your consciousness is awakening. You are being asked to have some tolerance with somebody at this time. I have the chickweed card. And it's tolerance. It says chickweed is tough and knows her power. She knows how to shine despite challenges and tough circumstances. When you need to make a difficult decision, chickweed will help strengthen your self confidence and understanding, or you can tap into your own inner wisdom with grace and compassion. All right, so it's if you've been in a riff with somebody or something, let it go. Let it go, because it's not hurting them. They could care less. Only person it's hurting is you. So that's important for someone. Now you're going into this new level of consciousness, and there are a lot of things coming into play when you do go to this new level of consciousness. The sunflower is one of them, and that is confidence. It stands tall and radiant, shining. It says, shining like the sun. And when you are suffering from low self-confidence and self-doubt, sunflower humbly reminds you of your true magnificence, instilling acceptance and understanding and allowing love and compassion to flow from your heart. Okay? So yeah, believe in yourself. Have confidence. Have self-confidence. This is important for this path that you're on. You have to believe you're capable of doing the job. Also, you're supposed to go into it with an optimistic attitude. And that is our Borage. This is a card for optimism. You're not supposed to look negatively on anything. Literally reset your attitude is what I'm being told. You are the person that can reset your attitude by choice anytime you want, because you believe in the power of, you operate on a higher level. But you need to, believe and be confident, and you need to have optimism. It says sweet borage encourages playfulness and spontaneity to help uplift your spirits when you are feeling disheartened and blue. Borage will help you to rise above sorrow and depression and instill fresh courage, enthusiasm, and confidence in your ability to move through life's obstacles. So, yeah, you've already been told that you have the confidence and you have the courage and the enthusiasm, okay, to lift yourself up, make things happen. You said sweet borage encourages playfulness and spontaneity to help uplift your spirits when you are feeling disheartened and blue. And blue borage will help you to rise above sorrow and depression and instill fresh courage, enthusiasm, and confidence in your ability to move through life's obstacles. I feel like somebody needed to hear that twice. It just flowed through that direction or that way. Oh, good. We're still recording. My iPad is running out of memory right now, so I have to be really careful with it. And then there is something here about communication. There are going to be some people that you are communicating with where you're not feeling their positive vibe or their enthusiasm. You're being told to just ignore that and go on. This is like something where you go through this process and you self-prove to people that have doubts. You show them who you are in some essences, you don't, but that's okay. And the message on this card is, well, let me show you the picture first. It's our thoughts and words have great creative power, both positive and negative, for ourselves and others. Kalunda helps soothe your thoughts and words with warmth and compassion and understanding so that there is a balance between assertiveness and receptiveness in communication with others. So you have to be cautious of your words at this time. Some people, and I think that's where your tolerance card comes in here, because it's like, I hear, whoa, back it down, Lizzie. You need to be more chill. And that would be a very good thing for you at this time. Let's see if there are any other messages from Spirit. Any other messages? Anything else? Any other messages? Okay, got the deck. Okay. I'm gonna look this up. This card came out in reverse. It's white pine and it's wisdom. And I feel like there's a message there. Let me get to that page. There are no numbers on these, which is fine. They have an index. Okay, page 162. Let's see what the universe is trying to tell us. And yes, I believe the universe is trying to tell us something with this card. White pine wisdom. Just looking to see if they have a reverse. Okay. It says, white pine wisdom, Pinus strobus. Like a loving parent, white pine holds you in her embrace so you feel safe, grounded, and still unable to find the space for quiet reflection. She helps you tap into the ancient modern wisdom stored in your heart and to release your worries so that they can be absorbed by the earth. Okay. This is whoever I'm reading for, you have to you have to make space in your life. We said clear your path. This is several times this has come through. Get rid of the clutter, and then when you make that space in your life, great things are going to come in. Okay, but you have to remember some of the space is like clearing time away for you, taking time just for yourself. Sometimes you need alone time, especially if you're in a very people-oriented business. I feel like somebody is in a very people-oriented business, and when you take this time, it's gonna improve you. It's gonna make you shine brighter, have better vision, or whatever it is that you're doing. But it's important that you have the faith and believe that this is going to come to fruition. But you are being asked to put the work in, and that's okay. We have to work for things we care about. Wisdom is defined as the ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, understanding, common sense, and insights. It is the ability to have a sense of perception and see the bigger picture in all situations, which requires a considerable amount of self-reflection. Having these qualities does not automatically confer wisdom, as one has to be able to actually transmute these qualities into action, which is very hard to do on a daily basis. I'm going to continue reading this, guys, because it's pretty good. The reality of human experience is that often we are managing challenges, emotions, hormones, and triggers from a place of habit and basic survival instincts rather than from a place of wisdom. We experience many moments in our busy days in which we could apply our accumulated understandings and experience, but instead we react from an emotional place rather than act from a place of wisdom, and all good intentions fly out the window. Why is it that we are faced with challenging situations? All wisdom seems to evaporate and new emotions step in. White Pine says that from her tall vantage point, she can see that there's actually great wisdom stored in the experiences that trigger us. She invites us to lean against her strong trunk and imagination or in real life, and fully supported so that we can allow all of our frustrations to be seen, felt, and released. Whoa. Okay. Communication. Okay. I hear speak your truth. Speak your words. Words are powerful, though. Me going, wow, that was interesting. Excuse me. The reality of human expertise is that often we are managing challenges, emotions, hormones, and triggers from a place of habit and basic survival instincts rather than from a place of wisdom. We experience many moments in our busy days in which we could apply our accumulated understandings and experience, but instead we react from an emotional place rather than from a place of wisdom, and all good intentions fly out the window. Why is it that when faced with a challenging situation, all wisdom seems to evaporate and raw emotion steps in? White Pine says from her vantage point, she can see there is actually great wisdom stored in the experiences that trigger us. She invites us to lean against her strong trunk in our imaginations or in real life, fully supported so that we can allow all of our frustrations to be seen, felt, and released. She supports deep levels of introspection so she can understand so she can understand our experiences from a more neutral standpoint. Her statue helps us gain perspectives in order to see the problems we view are huge and really only we view as huge, but they're really only a small bleep in the vastness of the universe and in our infinite souls. She encourages us to see ourselves as observers, as souls with bodies rather than as bodies with soul. That is kind of where it all starts, guys. Almost done. All of our earthly experiences are perfect opportunities for us to remember who we truly are. Each of us is a member of all that is. Remembering is the process of bringing into conscious awareness our personal connection and association with the whole through all that is seen, felt, known, and experienced in this lifetime at all times. This is wisdom. Are you remembering? Yeah, a lot of times, guys, we want to react emotionally to a situation, and we can, but it's maybe not our best option. Okay. The affirmation here is I remember that I am a spiritual being having a physical experience. And yes, we most definitely are spiritual beings having physical experiences. I do want to see if anything else comes out. Your perception in this situation is going to be really huge. Your perception literally will let you change your mind. The way you perceive things is going to be super important. You can go to the dark side or you can go to the light side. You're being encouraged to go to the light. Go towards the light. As a matter of fact, the next card up is courage. You're being encouraged with courage. You're going to have the courage to make this change. And it's a very important change that's coming in. You are coming back from a situation, frustrated about a situation. I have this card in reverse. It's the Xenia. It's lightheartedness. Okay, so you kind of lost a little bit of yourself there, but it is coming back. Let me see if there is anything else here. There is going to be some recognition and stability coming into your life. And it's because you're choosing the self-love. You are choosing self-love. And you need to ground yourself. Okay? This is the card of grounding. That came through on a reading the other day where everything was good. All your chakras were balanced, but you weren't grounded. So grounding is going to be very important here for someone. I recommend like meditation. Also, you're supposed to be open to anything new appearing in your life. It says, she is gently reminding you to be open in the beauty and softness of the world, even though it may seem harsh and inhospitable at times. Trust in the process. Open and accept the possibility there is love and magic surrounding you always. That's pretty cool. So not only have you been given some instructions, you've been given some things to think about, I think. And you will get clarity. Clarity is going to come through for you. And when you get the clarity, it's like all the puzzle pieces just come together. All right, guys, let me see. Yes, you get tranquility when this happens. And abundance when this happens. And awareness. Wow, this is quite the reading. And empowerment. Okay? It is a transmutation process. Okay? And you did have to, you surrendered something. You let go of something in order to move forward, which was very self-healing. You felt like it was very self-healing, and you, I don't know, let me see if, you're coming back where you're starting your inspiration and everything is starting to come back into play, because you are because you're vibrant, you are beautiful and lovely, and you have so many things to look forward to in your life. You're also very independent in nature, but you're very aligned in your independence. You see things how they are, and you proceed forward. Part of it is facts, logic, but part of it is a little bit of an emotion, but it doesn't make it bad. It makes it where you're more human. People don't always perceive you the way they should perceive you, but that's okay, because you usually have insight there. Okay, you're also being told to center. Okay, center your being, yourself, and release whatever this is. Okay, and then there's an opening when that happens. Okay, there's an opening, and there's stability and recognition. Okay, and then we have evolution. Talking about an evolution. Wow. Purple Poppy helps align your physical self with your soul purpose and your higher self. When your foundations are rocking and your entire being is evolving, Purple Poppy helps to support deep levels of integration, connection, and rest. Wherever you land, she will help you adapt and find beauty in the process. Pretty cool. Purple Poppy. All right, guys, I think this is kind of like the end of your reading. I don't want to keep going because well, there is one more, boundaries. Put some boundaries up. You have to have boundaries to make what you want to make happen work. Okay. Guys, if you get a chance, if it resonates, please like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. I do respond to all comments. I've enjoyed this reading with the beautiful flower cards for the beautiful day. All right, guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.